It's the week of Peggy Mitchell's funeral and there's a sombre mood in the square, and Phil is struggling to write the eulogy, still bitter about her death. At the wake, Linda confronts Shirley about her feelings for Phil, but she insists they're dead and she's got Buster. Of course, we know different. Kathy and Buster are busy locking lips. Phil is irritated by Sam's drunken behaviour. That's a bit rich. Meanwhile, Jack arranges with her to meet their son Richard properly. Jack struggles to connect with him, but when he learns he loves animals, he comes up with an idea to help them bond. Roxy later catches Sam trying to slip out of the square without Richard, and she admits she's struggling to be a mum. Will she really go without him? Meanwhile, Margaret shows up and warns Sharon that Gavin's behaving oddly, and he soon arrives, telling Kathy he has Dennis and to get in the car. Margaret tries to talk him out of his plan, but Kathy realises she's in big trouble. Then Sharon and Buster are drawn into his web. Let's head to the Cobbles next. Leanne doesn't know whether she's coming or going. Dismissive of Nick last week, she's grateful when he helps her out with Simon. But how grateful? Well, she asks him to have a drink and he ends up massaging her back. Later, she ponders things when Simon says Nick has always been the one for her. Sarah finally does it. She tells a psychiatrist that Kylie saved her from Callum. David, Kylie and Gail are horrified, but she quickly covers, saying that David actually threw him out of the house. Todd and Billy have a moment when he helps Todd out with a flower order, and when he leaves his phone, Todd returns it to Sean, hoping to stir things up. Todd later blurts out his feelings to Billy, but then claims it was the drink talking. When Billy and Sean head off to London though, the vicar stops the cab when he sees Todd. Phelan convinces Eileen to hike up Andy and Steph's rent, but Michael realises Phelan was behind it when he returns, so he offers to move in too. Phelan's angry with Michael's meddling, who warns him he's onto him. We have a peek into Emmerdale next. Laurel is on a slippery slope, and after the accidental wine poured by Ashley, she has another drink the day after the night before. She then makes a drunken move on Marlon, who gives her a stark choice, and she decides to leave Ashley. Doug urges her not to give up, but it isn't help when Ashley calls her Harriet. Rona reveals her fling with Vanessa to Pierce, and in a moment of clarity, he says they should split before anyone gets hurt. Instead, she kisses him in the woolly and begs for another chance. Marlon orders Rona to tell Paddy, while Pierce's ears prick up when he hears a suspicious-sounding Priya asking David about the fire. Rakesh, meanwhile, is very nervous when an insurance investigator accuses him of a fraudulent claim and informs him they're not paying up. Belle lies to Bailey she's pregnant to keep him near, and they plot to run off to Romania together. The Dingles have other ideas and call a family meeting.